Welcome to the Thought Foundry. Today we're asking a question that quietly haunts a lot of bright adults. How did the kid who once breezed through every test grow into a grown-up who feels unmotivated, disconnected, and completely alone? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know why it happens, and more importantly, how to break free. When you were young, people called you gifted, teachers smiled, parents bragged, and classmates whispered. You were the child who didn't need flashcards or late-night study marathons. Life felt like easy mode, and every compliment reinforced a single idea. My worth is my quick success. Notice what isn't praised here: effort. You got applause when the answer appeared instantly, not when you wrestled with a problem. Slowly, you absorbed a silent rule. If I'm truly smart, nothing should feel hard. Then high school got serious, university got brutal, jobs got complicated, relationships got confusing. For the first time, success demanded struggle, but struggle now felt dangerous. Each tough assignment, every awkward social moment whispered, maybe you're not that smart after all. So you began to avoid difficulty. You stopped raising your hand unless you were sure. You skipped anything that risked exposing a flaw. Your world shrank to the things you already mastered. Outside, everyone else experimented, failed, adapted. Inside, you stood guard over a fragile identity. Connection grows where people stumble together. Group projects, team sports, awful first drafts. But if you never allow yourself to stumble, you quietly exit the flow of social life. You don't join the club. You dodge the pickup game. You ghost the group chat. Yet you still crave belonging. So you lean harder on the one tool you trust: your intellect. You analyze people instead of feeling with them. You develop cognitive empathy, guessing emotions from the outside. But genuine emotional resonance stays out of reach. Socializing becomes mental calculus. What should I say? How will they respond? What do they expect? Every conversation costs energy, so you withdraw even further. Loneliness deepens. Being clever, you try to think your way out. You list your achievements, write rational pep talks, chart pros and cons of your personality. But intelligence excels at external puzzles, not internal wounds. It cannot answer the emotional question, am I enough? When logic fails, the ego builds a final defense. I'm just built differently. People are shallow. I'm deeper. That story hurts less than admitting, I feel left out. But it's a fortress with no doors, keeping validation out and lonely. Step 1 is non-negotiable. Retire the gifted kid badge. Intellect is a gift, but tying your entire worth to effortless brilliance is toxic. When value equals ease, you'll sabotage growth to protect the illusion. So build a new identity around willingness to grow. Ask, what moves me forward, not what keeps me impressive. Volunteer answers you're not sure about. Try a hobby you might stink at. Join the pickup game knowing you'll miss shots. At first, it feels like regression, but it's actually the first adult lesson in resilience. The old self said, be special or disappear. The new self says, be human and keep moving. Being human means uncertainty, awkward starts, slow progress, and showing up anyway. When you allow imperfection, you enter life's shared spaces: hackathon teams, messy rehearsals, late-night brainstorming, goofy game nights. You bond over mutual frustration, silly mistakes, tiny victories. Suddenly, conversation isn't chess, it's presence. And presence invites something your spreadsheets never could: real friendship. If you've spent years protecting the image of the brilliant child, remember, you don't need to be the smartest person in the room to belong there. You just need to be someone who's willing to show up, even when it's hard, messy, unfamiliar. Step off the pedestal and into the crowd. That's where life is happening, and it's the only place you can finally feel at home. If this hit home, drop a comment. You're not alone, and naming the pattern is the first step to breaking it. Subscribe to the Thought Foundry. Take care of your mind, and I'll see you in the next dive.